Sorry about that. My battery ran out. Anyway, as I say, I'm only running on these small cameras. But anyway, so as I say, coming back to tyranny and CCCP, the English Constitution, as brought about in Parliamentary Constitution in 1689, I think, something like that. One of the parts of what they call the English Constitution, which is written in law from that time, is something called habeas corpus. Now that goes back to not the Doomsday Book, the Magna Carta, but that's controversial whether it's valid or not. But habeas corpus, the literal translation of habeas corpus, was produce the body. That's what it means. So the point is, in law, if you're going to make an accusation of crime or criminality in that, you've got to produce the body of evidence, as in witness and who the witness is and things like that. When you're going to come round to the house and say, you've got to check your thinking because some anonymous person may be offended by this, that's not habeas corpus. That's tyranny. Simple as that. I'm questioning whether it's lawful, and certainly under the ECHR, the European Convention of Human Rights, it certainly violates that for a start. I've read it. I can't quote it but I know what it means. I mean, like the Americans got the First Amendment, there is something similar with restrictions in the ECHR, which limits it. But there again, I don't put much faith in it. So, all I can say is that, I'll put it in bluntly, even Adolf Hitler was voted into the government, well, not the government itself, but in the parliament, the German parliament, in an election. So he came in by democratic means. What he did after that was totally undemocratic. And what Stalin Starmer, I'll call him Stalin Starmer because he's acting like Joseph Stalin, what Stalin Starmer is doing similarly mirrors Adolf Hitler's rise to power. And if you look at the way Joseph Stalin worked on the background, and then in the end suspended any form of constitution in Russia, as Hitler did in Germany, and suspended democracy, voting and things like that, became Der Führer, or the leader, or the party chairman and things like that. It's very similar. So, I don't think I'll be returning to the UK very soon. I think under the present regime I'll probably get arrested. Probably not, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm going to get off now. But I'm going to give you a little word of caution. You've got this for at least the next 4 years, nearly 5 years. At the present curve, you're going to end up with your whatever democratic rights you've got suspended. They'll find a crisis or whatever to suspend it. And then you're buggered. That's I'm sorry. It's what it is. It's like Machiavelli said, first, if you want to do the good, first get the power by any means. But he doesn't actually state what the good actually is, and neither does Keir Starmer. So, do what you can, get sorted out. But you've still got a crisis coming up. Economic crisis, not alone the demographic and cultural crisis you've got in the UK, and thereby leads the seeds which could lead to tyranny. Take care. Picture the prepper. Wishing you all the best. Take care.